Subject to parental, religious, or other forms of social approvals, there is an age at which a person is considered legitimately marriageable. There is a convergence across the world pegging that at 18. Anything below is generally thumbed down as underage marriage. On record, however, South Asia holds the inglorious profile of having the highest rates of child marriage in the world. Almost half of all women aged 20 to 24 years are known to have been reported married off before the age of 18. About 1 in 5 girls married before the age of 15. This is in contrast to the more generalized position in several parts of the world, where there is a seeming convergence at 18 years as the marriageable age. In the United States, the marriage age is set by each state and territory, either by statute or the common law. The US benchmark as of right to marry is up on reaching 18 years of age. In sub-Saharan Africa, about 90% of the countries have legislated a minimum marriage age of 18 years for women. Exceptions that exist in 1/3 of the region permitting marriage below 18 years stem from parental consent. The situation where marriage takes place before 18 has over the years raised fears of negative effects on the couple, especially the lady. Opponents against what has been dubbed child marriage argue that it violates children's rights and places them at high risk of violence, exploitation, and abuse. Medical experts reinforce the position that early or child marriage bears serious effects on the female, primary among which is vesicovaginal fistula, VVF, also known as obstetric fistula. This is a reproductive health complication said to be affecting and killing girls and women quietly. Vesicovaginal fistula VVF was first reported by the physicians of ancient Egypt about 2050 BC. It is an opening that develops between the bladder and the wall of the vagina. The result is that urine leaks out of the vagina, sometimes lightly, but it can be steady if the fistula is large. Aside being a serious medical problem, this condition is very offensive. The leakage is embarrassing and can smell badly. Women who experience this preventable illness suffer constant urinary dissoluteness, which often leads to skin infections and kidney disorders. This health condition can cause a lot of discomfort and, if untreated, leads to serious complications. Some fistulas can cause a bacterial infection, which may result in sepsis, a dangerous condition that can lead to low blood pressure, organ damage, or even death. This degrading condition has continued to afflict young mothers, especially in the rural populations in the developing countries of the world. The exact magnitude of the illness worldwide is currently unknown. However, the World Health Organization (WHO) estimates that over 20 million women are living with this condition. 50,000 to 100 new cases are diagnosed annually. The incidence in West Africa is estimated at 3 to 4 per 1,000 deliveries. Sadly, the prevailing condition has been attributed to poverty, illiteracy, ignorance, poor obstetrics services, and above all, early pregnancy and child marriage. Rape is also a major blemishing factor, as some victims are known to have been terribly battered after a rough round of carnal rape by older men. As it is, there is an increase of pedophilic disorder in recent times, which is a psychiatric disorder in which an adult or adolescent experiences a primary or exclusive sexual attraction to pre-adolescent children. The number of rape cases is on the rise, leaving the young victim to shoulder the consequence, and some resulting to obstetric fistula. This is both a health and a social challenge. Most affected women are often abandoned by husbands and other family members, and sometimes ostracized by communities. Many women with VVF are regarded as social outcasts, and marriages have been dissolved as a result of this health challenge. Between 2 and 3 million girls and women across sub-Saharan Africa and Asia are currently estimated to be bearing this burden. Obstetric fistula most commonly occurs in poor rural areas of Africa and Asia, where the women affected are mostly underage girls living in dirt-floor dwellings, lack access to running water and sanitary pads. It is estimated that annually between 50,000 and 100,000 women worldwide develop obstetric fistula. In Nigeria, many girls between the ages of 11 and 15 become mothers, either through early marriage or through unwanted pregnancy. They experience obstructed labor under the watch of quack and unskilled birth attendants. Such untested hands simply cut through the vagina to create free passage for the baby that eventually results in the leakage of urine and feces through the vagina. Estimates of women in Nigeria living with the problem run up to 800,000, while about 20,000 women develop obstetric fistula every year. The treatment of vesicovaginal fistula is strenuous and most times requires surgery. The pains, struggle, anguish, and shame of living with this health complication is high and unbearable. For most women suffering this avoidable, debilitating health situation, restraint till coming of age for the first pregnancy or marriage is a breath of fresh air. The birth of a child should be a thing of joy, not a moment of agony and anguish.